All right, so we're at the high point of Lancaster County, and it actually is a tri-county corner right here. We got Lebanon and Berks. I got that right? Lebanon and Berks. And the landowner, Steve's been nice enough to let me on his property to go up this beautiful hickory. Now, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because we got a really interesting situation at the base here. So, you know, normally I would not climb a tree with that much decay in it, but it has enough stability. She's a good sized tree that I don't think me going straight up the vertical trunk is going to pose too much extra weight. So it's a risk I'm willing to take. Happy birthday to you. You know, there's some decay in some of these upper limbs, but she's a tank. She's a tough old tree. All right, I got a great view up here. I'll get some pictures of you. Let's see. Yeah, I'll get some. I'll share them with you when I'm down.
Oh, okay, good, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Steve, if you come kind of stand over here between here and Texter Mountain Road, I got a clearing, I can see you. Okay, so here we are. This is the highest point in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. When I say this, I mean this side of this tree. At the base of this tree is a corner where all three counties come together. You got Lancaster County here, and this is the highest point in Lancaster. We got Lebanon County right here. This is not the highest point in Lebanon County. And we got Berks County right here. This is not the highest point in Berks County. So Berks County I'll be climbing in about 4 weeks. That's up on Blue Mountain. And Lebanon County, I don't have scheduled yet, but it's kind of right on the Schuylkill, Dauphin, Lebanon border up in that country. But this is gorgeous. Looking way down. I'm not sure what mountain range that would be, but looking due south from this point. I'm not sure. There's some hills down there though. Maybe that's where I'm headed next. I'm headed to Chester County, and I believe it's 20 miles to the south to the high point of Chester County. It's something called Welsh Mountain. That could very well be it. I don't know. And these folks are actually as nice as could be. They're here in the Lebanon County side. They got some horses, and they offered me permission to go climb the trees here on their Lancaster County side of their fields. But they have a live electric fence, poison ivy, just wasn't calling my name. So I decided to climb this hickory instead. Get a hickory nut. One for Ian, one for Logan, one for Brooke. From the highest tree in Lancaster County. I believe we are looking at a shellbark hickory. Leaves of 7 mostly instead of 5. Shagbark would be leaves of 5 typically. So leaves of 7 and this shaggy feature. I'm gonna go with shellbark. We got a lot of hickories though. We got shagbark, shellbark, mocker nut, bitter nut, pig nut. That's just the ones that come to mind. There's a bunch of hickory varieties in Pennsylvania. An underappreciated tree, and I love that at the highest point in Lancaster County is a hickory. All right, coming down. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I never caught her name. Happy birthday to you. 6 years old today. The young lady next door who owns those horses. Oh, for sure. So by having that friction saver, it doesn't hurt your tree. It just kind of goes through those metal rings. All right, so tell me what we're looking at here, Steve.
We are in Lancaster County right now. And Lancaster County, and we got Lancaster there, Lebanon over here. And I want you to see the way they spell Berks County.
Look at that.
It is spelled Barks. I don't know why. That's the way it was. I just highlighted everything. I didn't change nothing. But we have Berks County over to the county marker over there, which is Lebanon and Berks there. It goes straight down to the corner there. And Lebanon and Lancaster, well, Lebanon is that front field, Lancaster is in the back field.
I wonder, is that just heavily Dutchified? Berks County.
That's the only thing I could say is it
was
say Berks County instead of Berks. You know, that's the only thing I keep telling people. I think that's the way they spell it in Pennsylvania Dutch. I don't know.
Wow.
But that's the way it was.
I'm gonna walk over. Yeah, so now we're right here on Texter Mountain Road.
This is a newer marker than what that one was.
So this would just be Lebanon. That's cool. All right, so there's the other marker that we looked at, and there's the tree I climbed.